Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship for the battle between Cynthia and Red. For Cynthia we have Lucario, Togekiss, Milotic, Porygon Z, Spiritomb and Garchomp. And for Red we have Snorlax, Gengar, Blastoise, Espeon, Lapras and Charizard. As we lead with Spiritomb for Cynthia and it's Blastoise for Red. Go for Hydro Pump into Spiritomb, just over half its health left. Poltergeist will be attacked by the Choice Scarf. It will do good damage, as Spiritomb will heal slightly with the leftovers, as Hydro Pump will not be enough, and Sucker Punch into Blastoise gets the priority, does good damage. Hydro Pump not enough to take out Spiritomb, Sucker Punch again into Blastoise, not enough. Spiritomb is down thanks to Choice Scarf. Hydro Pump from Blastoise, not that it matters, because Spiritomb is going for priority. Going into the Snorlax. And that was Togekiss for Cynthia. We're in Gengar and Lucario now. As close combat is does nothing to Gengar. That was into Snorlax. As Earthquake will take the Gengar down. That close combat was going into a normal type Snorlax there. That would have done massive damage. In comes the Charizard. Earthquake does really good damage into the fire type Charizard. Good protection of the Mega there. And Flare Blitz will take Lucario down and do some recall damage to Charizard. He goes for Thunder Punch into Milotic, and Surf will take the Charizard down. This Milotic has caused a lot of problems. As in comes the Lapras, as Milotic goes for Recover and it's Freeze Dry into the Milotic. That does good damage to a fairly bulky Pokemon. And we are going for Recover again with Milotic, as Freeze Dry again into Milotic. This is going to be a long battle from the looks of it. And yes, Recover again into Milotic, and the same two moves over and over again here. As we go for Toxic into Milotic, since you're confident that Milotic can take another Freeze Dry. And it can, as it will be slightly hurt by Burn, as back up to half goes for Recover. Freeze Dry again into Milotic. Will be damaged by the Burn. And surely a change has to be made at some point, but we are sticking with Freeze Dry and Recover here. As this Lapras is being damaged by Toxic. You go for Recover on Milotic again, and Red stays in again, going for Freeze Dry. Not doing enough damage to deal with this Milotic, and just taking a lot of Toxic damage here on Lapras. And surely Cynthia's about to run out of Recovers, because she's used a lot of Recovers. In comes the Snorlax, and there's one more Recover. As we go for Toxic into Snorlax now, and Curse from Snorlax. Raising its attack, its defense, but lowering its speed. Snorlax already a slow Pokemon, that's a great decision. As Body Slam into Garchomp will paralyze it with the Body Slam. And Rough Skin, I believe that was, damaging Snorlax. As it will heal with the Citrus Berry from Outrage, taking that Outrage nicely thanks to the defense boost. Ice Punch will take Garchomp down. And Rough Skin again, and Snorlax is hurt badly by the poison. As in comes Porygon Z, raising its attack, it's the wrong start. Confident, the Porygon can take the attack, going for Nasty Plot. And Snorlax is down to the poison. As in comes Espeon now for Red, Psychic will take Porygon Z down. Espeon a fast Pokemon here. As in comes the Milotic again, a very bulky Milotic. The Z move comes out, Shattered Psyche. Is it enough to take Milotic down? That thing's special defense is so high. Along with the bird, its physical defense is great as well. But I think Cynthia is out of Milotic. Not that it matters. Out of Milotic? Out of Recover on Milotic. Espeon is faster. Power Gem into Togekiss, and Dazzling Gleam will not be enough to take Espeon down. It takes Power Gem well, takes another Power Gem well, will heal with a Citrus Berry, and Engine Power will take Espeon down and get the Omni Boost. And this Togekiss could be a problem now for two Pokemon that are weak left. Engine Power takes out the Lapras. This Togekiss is fast now. Is it faster than Choice Scarf Blastoise? It is! Dazzling Gleam takes Blastoise down, and that Omni Boost has just given Cynthia the win, because that Choice Scarf Blastoise was surely going to take this Togekiss down with something like Flash Cannon or Ice Beam. And that Omni Boost has just allowed Togekiss to barely outspeed that Blastoise with the Choice Scarf. And that I believe it's a 10% chance. And Cynthia has got it. The Omniboost has won the match by just the one Pokemon. Togekiss with ancient power, getting the Omniboost and winning the match. That is a great way to win. To sneak this win against Red. It was a close battle. It was a long one. With that stalling battle in the middle there between Lapras and Milotic. I think that was much longer than necessary. Something had to change. Had to change there. Both trainers very stubborn. Staying in. Not taking any risks, just trying to wear the other out, and that is what we were trying to prevent with the double switching rule. But of course, we can still get it between the two Pokemon if those two Pokemon happened to switch into each other. And that's exactly what we got there, and that Milotic is so bulky, it causes so many problems. But that is Cynthia winning it with Togekiss, with an Omniboost Togekiss by just the one Pokemon against Red, who will drop further away from the playoffs, and Cynthia will create a gap between those beneath her and secure her place in the playoffs for now.